Hey guys, what's up? I'm Grinning Tybo. I'm going to be showing you a quick Halo 5 skip for blue team. This was found by DistroLux. You can check out his Twitch at DistroTV. Here we go. I'm going to be showing you this on easy because otherwise it's like super hard to describe. Pretty much what we're going to be doing is when you get to the part right after the first elevator, you ground pound, or not ground pound, Spartan charge through a wall, and from there you're gonna you run through. There's a whole bunch of elites and jackals. Pretty much you're getting lit up from all over the place. This probably won't save you much time if you're doing it on easy, but for legendary runs, this makes it a hell of a lot easier. It completely skips the second spawn, and it totally saves so much time. So we're gonna start off. Just do the mission like normal. Yay.
What do we know about Argent Moon?
Oni research station. Went dark 19 months ago. Last week, KKR scavengers found it and sold the find to Jula and Dama's people.
We clear the Covenant and return this station to Oni.
That right there, that only, like, if you pull that off perfectly, it only saves you like half a second or something like that. I don't care too much about that, though. Like, I'm not gonna be trying to pull anything else off perfectly. Even this, I mean, this could go so much more smooth, and I was hoping he'd pull out his energy sword so I could go a little bit faster, but whatever. Alright.
Access the data banks. Grab the data and current population map.
Should be a straight shot to central control through the assembly bay ahead.
Oh my.
There's still prowlers in the hangar bays. Nobody from Oni got out of here alive, did they?
No.
Let's go.
Alright, here we're coming up on it real fast.
Central control straight across this bay.
So pretty much what we're going to be doing, you can see through. Right down here is where you break through the wall. So, right over there at that circle, you can break through to get to the other side. Oh my gosh.
Most direct route to the shipyard.
I apologize, I'm sick right now. I'm running a fever over 100.
Contact.
I'm having a real hard time keeping my mind on going at all. So, if you don't get this part really fast, it will allow the next area to spawn. But right here, there's this little ledge. You just you just have to do a small stabilizer jump. Maybe you'll have to crouch a couple times to get it. I totally failed right there.
Let's charge through.
So
Contact.
we're gonna hang right here. Probably the easiest way to get through without getting lit up. So once you get up onto this piece right here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump, and right here, this is not solid. You go right through it. So you're gonna jump and boost in towards the wall, and ground pound over to here.
There's a hideout
So
here.
right there, just give you a view. You know, when I first started doing it, I thought that you had to ground pound that direction, so I was having a really hard time figuring it out. Yeah, it's really simple. Just go for it. And over here, there's this second bar. You have to get onto it. It's not easy at first, but if you look, like, I didn't realize this until after I was over here trying to do it. There's small indents in the walls that allow you to clamber up, so you're gonna run over to this one closest to the boxes, and right here, if you can see, there's just this small part of the wall missing. It doesn't actually, like, it's just further back, but there, you can get into that. Oh great, I got a checkpoint here. And then you can just clamber up onto the wall. So like, from the other side, shows this. Let's see if I can get it back to the last checkpoint. I wanted at the last checkpoint to show you that the despawn works. Basically, that's all you gotta do. It's a pretty simple skip, but it takes a little bit of practice to pull off that very first jump, because the clamber doesn't work right.
Let's charge through.
Alright, so we're back at the beginning here. We're gonna charge on through.
Contact.
I like to just boost right there, give myself a little head start. Here we're gonna jump over the gap, avoid getting shot. Just gonna go back and forth there. Gonna come over closer to this corner, and if you hit it right, you'll be able to get it. And just ground pound. Don't worry if your ground pound goes under it, you actually will hit it, even though the marker says it won't. And then we're just gonna jump right up here, clamber up, really easy like that, and we hit it. Now I'm gonna do it one more time really fast, because that very first clamber, that's what that's where you hit the spawn for the next wave of enemies. If you don't hit that right, then you're pretty screwed. Then you're gonna have to deal with, you know, the next elite and all those jackals and grunts, and that's no fun. So, if you didn't know, if you die like 4 or 5 times within 5 seconds of a checkpoint, then it will reset you to the previous checkpoint. So that's one way to... Oh shit. That's one way to get back to the last checkpoint if you didn't get this despawn.
Let's go, team.
Sadly, with this latest update that they did, we don't get to do slide jumps anymore, which I was really fond of. Slide jumps and fast falls were one of my favorites. Now, if you noticed, this time there's no enemies here, because I pulled it off pretty good.
There's a hydrant
Look
here.
around, there's not much here. So as soon as you come out, like this one, you could actually have found this in reverse, but you wouldn't know where to really come from. It's something you can get in and out of. It just, they didn't realize it. I hope that they don't patch this up, because that'd be really bad for some of the speedrunners. So once you get here, like, if you just run down,
We lost Kelly. Fall back.
what is he doing? Over here, you've got some battle rifles and some DMRs, whatever you like to do. I prefer to go with a battle rifle and a plasma pistol, so I can plasma pistol overcharge. And that's just about it. On the note that
Central control is through
it's
those doors.
it still is faster to do a boost slide when you're running. It just, when you're going down
Let's charge through.
slope, it really does, well, it used to help,
Contact.
because if you could get the jump on it, you'd just go flying. Man, I was really upset when I tried to do it today and it just didn't work anymore. I'm gonna go over this a few more times, just to make sure
Let's
that
charge through.
I get multiple good runs, just for credibility. So I know I mentioned this before, but this skip was found by Distro Lux. You can find his Twitch. It's DistroTV, no spaces. And he personally gave me permission to make a tutorial for this. So go check him out. He's a pretty good speedrunner. He likes to work with his community and really likes to just have fun with people. There you go again, there's the despawn, so there's nothing out here. I'm gonna show you real quick here. Alright. And there we go. Now, if you'd rather have like a shotgun type weapon, in here, if you climb up, you probably have seen it when you've gone, if you've ever gone for all the data pads. Right up here, you'll see there's a shotgun, the Blaze of Glory. It's, I believe that this is the legendary shotgun, highest tier. Not sure. It's pretty badass. It'll take out hunters. I think it's 3 shots for hunters on legendary. Maybe 4. I don't remember. It's just as it's just as effective as using an energy sword. So here, one shot on an elite. Woo. This is easy.
Let's charge through.
Alright. So I'm gonna run through it one more time.
Contact.
We're just gonna run on through here. We're gonna jump the gap. Real simple. We're just gonna go back and forth there. Jump onto the boxes. Hit this corner. Jump through the circle. That edge of the circle. Gonna ground pound over to this ledge. And we're going to jump right up, just barely to the right. Like, I don't know if you can see this. Streams tend to make it darker, but just right next to it, there's this gap. Anywhere else you can't really clamber. Like, okay, I shouldn't say you can't really, because you cannot clamber anywhere else. And that's it. Like, it's super simple, super easy to pull off. I'm gonna see if I can go do it twice in one round. And actually, you can just ground pound through here if you really, if you really knew what you were doing, but that'd waste quite a bit of time, and I think you'd hit that spawn there. Ah, shoot. Let's see. One. I'm gonna see how many it actually takes, because I've never counted it. 2. You do have to die though. It doesn't matter if you reset after your death, but you have to die. There's the third one. Alright, here's 4. And I think it's the 5th one.
Let's charge through.
Yeah. And the 5th one you get reverted to the last checkpoint pad. So we're just gonna boost through there. We're gonna come right to the right here. We're gonna stick over to this side. If you jump, turn around, clamber. It's gonna go real nice and easy. Now, I'll back up. It's this part of the circle, like, if you throw grenades, that's how you can test if things are solid or not. So that part of the circle is not solid. So as soon as you hit that, you just go right through. You boost and then ground pound. Boost through so that you can see where you're ground pounding. I do think that I actually did that fast enough to skip the spawn. I did. Cool. If you didn't have grenades, there's grenades right here. There's a shotgun, assault rifle if you're that kind of guy. Over here we got some battle rifles, DMR. So yeah. Man, I am really upset about the boost jump though, or the slide jumps and the fast fall. I was really hoping that a fast fall could make it through here. Good to get past this faster, but that's not the case, sadly. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this for a few more minutes, just run it over and over. Then I'll go to legendary and I'll show you guys that it really does work. Once again, I apologize. I'm sick, so I'm having a hard time keeping my thoughts in line here. I was gonna script this out, but maybe I'll do that for a YouTube video later. If anybody wants one-on-one help with this, like if you can't get it, feel free to join me. My gamer tag is GrinningTybo, same as my Twitch. Please like and follow. It really helps out. And visit me on YouTube too, GrinningTybo. It's exactly the same. Links should be on my page here somewhere. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these, just tutorials, running over and over, showing you ways you might mess up and such. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. These.
Contact.
it doesn't save you too much time, but like if you run over that way, you have less of a chance of being shot. Now, initially, I thought that if you boosted, you had to go that way, but make sure this is like this jump. It's straightforward. Not off to that direction. That is not where you need to go. Feel free to ask some questions in the chat. I am keeping an eye on that. And if anybody can go tell Pro Ace Joker, I'm showing this off right now. This is DistroLux skip for blue team.
Central control is through those doors.
Joker was asking about it.
Let's charge through. Contact.
Also, I'm gonna be posting a more scripted tutorial on YouTube later. But for now, it's not something I can get my mind around. Oh man. So just again, this is really, you just sprint up at an angle and do a slight jump there. If you jump too much, you'll go too far. Like I'm trying to see if you can do it without jumping. You can't really.
There's a Hydra here.
Oh. And when you jump from this little spot here, like, know that that edge is really close, so you don't need to jump out. Jump up and then forward and then clamber. I was really hoping that if we still had slide jump, that ramp there would be able to save time between that and this one. But it doesn't look like it, which is pretty upsetting. I don't want to hit that cutscene.
Let's charge through. Contact.
I'm actually watching this stream as I'm doing it, and it's only about 5 seconds behind what I'm seeing, so I'm actually really impressed. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get that. Huh. Yeah, see, that just goes to show, like, you don't have to be super accurate with that. It's not like something you really have to nail perfectly. Just make sure you're in the general area. Over here, I was looking around to see if there was anywhere else you can go through.
Let's charge through.
Doesn't really look like it.
Contact.
Oh, what the hell was that? What am I doing? Oh my god. Wow. What is this shit? Excuse the language, I like to keep it clean. That was just depressing. That was bad. Oh, I didn't hit the despawn that time. So here's what it'll look like if you don't hit that despawn. You're gonna have the jackals and the grunts all here, and I don't know where the elite is. I don't know if it spawns this second area. It doesn't look like it. So you're pretty safe if you can make it this far. But it's still dangerous. Because on Legendary, you get lit up hard. Boxes. I don't need no boxes. What are these things? Way. I love boxers. What am I doing? There used to be a way you could fall through right here. Oh, hello. Looks like they covered it up. When they first released the game, it was really broken. Like, I was upset. You can still fall through right here, but you can't go all the way. I mean, I was still impressed with the game when it first came out. It was
Central control is through those doors.
It was revolutionary for Halo, but like it wasn't what it could be.
Let's charge through. Contact.
Oh, this. Oh, there's another example of a bad jump.
Let's charge through. Contact.
And that was an example of very good.
There's a Hydra here.
So quickly go over this. Alright, one more. And then I'll go
Let's charge through.
legendary.
Contact.
Oh my god. I have when distro does this, it's, I mean, I think I have it cut down I wouldn't say half of what he's got, but like it's just a little bit. It's faster than what Distro does. I don't know if he's really looked too much into that last clambering part to get up.
Central control is through those doors. Let's charge through. Contact. Let's charge through. Let's go, blue team.
Cool, let's go through this one more time. Let's get one more really good run on this. Maybe I'll go through and I'll try the Banshee skip before I go over to Legendary. I haven't practiced that at all yet. I've just seen it like twice. Oh, cool. Alright. And this. I want to get one where
Let's charge through. Contact.
Don't hit that. Really right here what you're hoping for is that they jump down before you get up here. And like once you're over here, if you've skipped it, you've skipped it. It won't spawn in once you're underneath that. After the ground pound, you're golden there. So here I'm just gonna keep going through to the Banshee section. I am going to be doing a little spoiler. I'm gonna show the skull. So if you don't want to see that, tune out for like. I'll let you know.
I watched her
But
die. We have a mission to focus on. We can talk about this later. Lights on. Frederick, get us back on course for central control.
Bringing up schematics. There's an elevator we can use, but access is 4 levels down.
Mark a path.
got this. Let's wait for that
Elite.
first wave,
Active camouflage.
and then run through here. Although if you don't wait for that second wave, it does. It makes it a lot harder.
Something about
I am using legendary strats though for sure. I could have just ran straight through there. Oh, I totally messed that one up. This one,
Zealot with an energy sword.
I messed that up anyways. What you really want is to have
Covenant ships
a
exiting
charged
slipspace.
plasma pistol ready for him to come out and just noob combo him.
Surrendering Argent Moon
Here,
is
this
not
is
an option.
actually one of the intels that you wouldn't find normally.
Then forget about reaching central
It,
control.
it's hard to
Plan changes to asset denial.
it's hard to get
Scuttle
because
Ship's reactor core is near here.
you can't get it
Plans the perpetual
well.
motion.
They're talking.
We overload the reactor and
at
evac.
first.
Ship explodes.
It's
destroying
really
any ships
sensitive
nearby.
on where you
The
are.
reactor is below the lab just ahead. We can use air ducts to travel between them, marking the access panel.
It was vaporized and quickly entered the air system. It slowly spread through the rest of the station. Symptoms took minutes or hours to arrive, depending on distance from epicenter. Green 5 clearance.
I haven't played this one in a while.
Authorizing entry.
There's chatter about Jewel M. Dahmer on Covenant comms.
Worms.
The new arrivals say he's dead.
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant. Bravo.
Look at those nasty things.
They're strong, but slow. Use the lab equipment to keep above them and out of their reach.
Weapons free.
We got such temper problems. I really don't want to take these things out later, so
Alert system locked.
that's upsetting.
I need a hand. Back up. Back in it.
Wow. I really should have waited and killed that guy with the sword. The sword takes like 3 hits.
Schematics show a path to the reactor here.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Reactor room is just ahead. We can light this fuse and bolt.
No salvage for the Covenant.
Right, let's go. Push through this resistance and reach central control.
Reactor controls are on the far side of the room. Eliminate the Covenant forces and get to those controls.
Alright, here I'm gonna be showing this door. I believe this is the iron store. Yay, just on this little pedestal here. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't look. This room's got quite a bit of ammo. I don't know. You do have to clear out the room. Ooh, I was hoping one of you would do that.
Still got elites in the field.
Oh my god.
Area's clear. Initiate
Oh.
the overload.
It's a little bit upset.
Reactor failsafe disarmed. Failure imminent.
Got it. Reactor's overloading. Move for the hangar bay.
Call initiated.
Contain it.
The station's going to try to cool the reactor.
I guess the UNSC is better reactor safety protocol than the Covenant.
We can stop that.
Coolant chamber ready. Stand clear of deployment bay.
Oh, I think it's gonna pull me in too
Safety
fast.
systems are set
Dang
to
it.
pump coolant to the reactor.
This whole plan fails if that coolant gets a chance to work.
Shame to lose the Argent Moon, but I'd love to see the look on the Covenant's faces when she goes supernova.
Okay, so normally I would just drop and ground pound straight over to one of these platforms, but I'm gonna see if I can get this launched to
Those are
work.
our targets.
Reach the control sheds. Get the cool.
I'm gonna try that one more time.
How do we stop it?
There are sheds located on either side of the cooling chamber. Those are our targets.
Reach the control sheds. Get the
Nah.
cooling
Alright,
system up.
so I'll just do it like
How
I
do we stop
normally
it?
would.
There are sheds located on either side of the cooling chamber. Those are our targets.
Reach the control sheds. Get the cooling system offline. Override controls.
Alright.
Warning. Security shutters disengaged.
Override activated.
Perfect. Coolant system inner workings are exposed.
Eliminate the targets.
Grab Banshees. We can target the pipes more easily from the air.
The Armada's been alerted to our presence. Reinforcements inbound. They're sending Phantoms.
I don't think I did. And one more. That should be all.
Cooling system failing. Reactor core temperature rising. Immediate evacuation advised.
Bluetooth, evac now.
Banshees aren't fast enough to get clear of the reactor explosion.
Calling in the Pelican.
So here's the Banshee skip. I don't know.
No signal on
Oh.
autopilot retrieval.
I was too early on that.
Override activated.
Perfect. Coolant system inner workings are exposed.
Eliminate the targets, Bluetooth.
I wonder.
Grab Banshees. We can target the pipes more easily from the air.
The Armada's been alerted to our presence. Reinforcements inbound. They're sending Phantoms.
Oh. Alright.
Cooling system failing. Reactor core temperature rising. Immediate evacuation advised.
Bluetooth, evac now.
Banshees aren't fast enough to get clear of the reactor explosion.
Calling in the Pelican. No signal on autopilot retrieval. Armada must have taken it out.
Frederick, find the nearest hangar bay. We're taking a prowler.
Yeah, see, once that opens up, then you can fly through here.
Prowler's just inside, through an airlock.
And you gotta stay close.
Reactor core temperature has exceeded 1,373 Kelvin.
And then,
Failure imminent.
good thing you get this
Evacuation
here.
advised.
You go in too far there, you get oh. No, that's not what I want.
Evacuation protocols in effect. Proceed to escape vehicles
Oh, am I gonna get
immediately.
it? Yeah. I'm gonna try this one more time. I don't know. It might actually do that. Just force you to go into there. But I'd prefer to not do that. If I don't have to. Can I just stand up here? Can I just... Like... Huh. Yeah, now there's a banshee. I hope it's still there. Oh, that'd be so bad. Dang it. I was really hoping that'd work. Alright, well, then I'm going to just go do this on Legendary, if I can. I'm doing it on co-op so that I can, still use my saves, for solo.
Fire Team Osiris, you are cleared to land in Docking Bay 11.
Alright. And
Hull breach contained. Repressurization of affected areas completed.
What do we know about Argent Moon?
Oni research station. Went dark 19 months ago. Last week, Kikyar scavengers
oh,
found it. Went dark 19 months ago.
dang it.
Last week, Kikyar scavengers found it and sold the find to Jula and Dama's people.
We clear the Covenant and return the station to Oni.
I shouldn't have
Fastest
done
route to
that.
retrieval is to seize central control. Eliminate hostiles between here and there, and deactivate gravity and life support
Alright,
systems.
so
Ship data center is just ahead. We can pull down Argent Moon schematics there.
oh, that might have been way too loud.
Hostile contact!
I'm just shooting feet here. Oh,
Need med support here.
alright.
Need a hand here.
Yeah, I don't expect to get any help. I'll just go back to the last chair.
Ship data center is just ahead. We can pull down Argent Moon schematics there.
Oh, what? No, 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 no. No, where'd this gun go? Ah. That pretty much ruins that run. If I was going for a real run, I would
Ship data center is just ahead.
I
We can
would
pull down
just
Argent Moon
restart
schematics there.
because this is I would have restarted after the first checkpoint. There we go.
Hostile contact!
This is pretty much screwed. I think this is probably the worst part for me. In
Ship data
probably
center
the
is
whole
just ahead.
campaign, I
Pull
have
down
such a hard
Argent
time
Moon
with
schematics
just
there.
this one room, and it should be super easy. Like, I have no idea why I have such a hard time with this, but I do. Ah, he didn't pull out his sword, so I was done there anyways.
Ship data center is just ahead. We can pull down Argent Moon schematics there.
Hostile contact!
Oh yeah.
We should be able to
Sweet,
pull down Argent
made it
Moon
through there.
schematics
That is
and find
not
copies
how I
of your
wanted
control.
that to go, but it worked. So,
DataSec entry accepted.
Access the data banks. Grab the data and current population map.
Should be a straight shot to central control through the assembly bay ahead. There's still
ah,
prowlers
it
in the
makes a
hangar
stand.
bays. Nobody from Oni got out of here alive, did they?
No.
Let's go.
Alright, so once again,
Central control.
you can
straight
see it
across
right
this bay.
there. That's
Everything's
where you're
ripped
going to be
up.
going through, is
They
that
must be
circle.
stripping that experimental ship for parts.
Scavengers, taking what supplies they can find. The Covenant's war against the Arbiter must not be going well.
Jul Dama is a lot of things, but he's no prophet.
Right here, I accidentally found out that if you jump up against this door while it's opening, if you're at the very top edge of it,
Let's charge
it
through.
launches you back pretty hard. As you see, it really is a lot of help if you get through here faster. And then, bam. There you go. Now you have to do 0 fighting there. Ooh. Except I did not hit that fast enough. So, as you can see, it's still, even if you don't hit that, it still doesn't load this second wave, so you're pretty safe.
Central control.
I'll go
is through
back and I'll
those
do it
doors.
one more time. Just to...
Contact.
Alright. And after this, if this is successful with hitting despawn, this is going to be my last run. I'm going to go to bed because I really need to get some sleep. Oh, yeah, see there? I'm pretty sure just because of those 2 fails, it's going to have to get reset anyways.
Contact.
Distro, he actually has a really hard time getting that second clamber right there after you turn around. I don't have the same problem, but I thought that was probably something I should mention. He tends to try and go too far forward, and that causes problems. Now... Sure. Okay. And I successfully despawned all the enemies. So now we're just gonna drop down here, and maybe I'll keep running this. I might get to the end of this level
Central
and then
control
stop.
is through those doors.
Okay. You actually can ground pound all the way through that wall if you just keep going.
That's not possible.
You said she was gone.
I watched her die. We have a mission to focus on. We can talk about this later. Lights on. Frederick, get us back on course for central control.
Bringing up the maps. There's an elevator we can use, but access is 4 levels down.
Mark a path.
Alright. Gonna wait for this first guy to go through. Run through. Slide there.
Chief, what did Cortana say to you?
Not enough. Something about Meridian.
Meridian's a backwater. She's active. What's she doing so far out on the front here.
We lost Fred. Regroup.
I am doing this actually really safe, like safer strats than I am trying to run it. I might as well just go. Yeah. As soon as right back. Oh, I missed him. Yeah. Alright. I expected to have a hard time. So what if I go through, and as soon as I run in, if I throw a nade over to like the left, will it distract him? Yes. Alright.
Covenant battle net just lit up.
Covenant ships exiting slip
This is
space.
perfect.
We're outnumbered here, Chief. A few thousand to one.
Surrendering Argent Moon is not an option.
Neither is fighting half the Covenant in close quarters.
Then forget about reaching
Is there any
central control.
battle rifle
Plan
ammo
changes
in
to
here?
asset denial. We scuttle the Argent Moon.
Alright.
Ship's reactor core is near here.
Same plan as the perpetual devotion.
We overload the reactor and evac. Ship explodes, destroying any ships nearby.
The reactor is below the lab just ahead. We can use air ducts to travel between them. Marking the access panel.
Cool.
Green 5 clearance accepted. Authorizing entry.
There's chatter about Julem Dama on Covenant comms. The new arrivals say he's dead.
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant. Bravo.
Well, since I've got time, I'd like to give a few shout-outs for,
They're strong and slow. Use the lab equipment to keep above them and out
you
of
know,
them.
some people who I really just... I really want to give some cred to for getting me started.
Schematics show a path to the reactor through here.
So, I want to thank... Yeah, Naked Eli. Oh, shit. Naked Eli, he was the first one who got me started on this when I started doing it.
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant. Bravo.
After that, I pretty much, like,
They're strong and slow. Use the lab
started to
equipment
watch
keep
more
above them and out of
speedruns,
them.
so like, Pro Ace Joker, Distro, oh,
System.
and, just people who've really got me
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant. Bravo.
stay with it.
Hunters.
They're strong.
I want to give a shout out
Use
to
the lab equipment to keep
Ready
above
Up
them and out
Live,
of them.
and Green Skull Minolta 1034, and War Dog YDG.
I'm down.
They're really,
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant.
they really support a friendly Halo community.
Hunters.
Really glad
They're strong and slow.
they're out there
Use
to
the lab equipment to keep
help
above them
band
and
us
out of
together.
them.
Weapons free. Schematics show a path to the reactor
Ah,
through here.
damn it. Oh. I didn't think I made that. Oops. Yeah. Just
Reactor room is just ahead.
screw that.
We can light this fuse and pull.
No salvage for the Covenant. Right, let's go.
Reactor controls are on the far side of the room. Eliminate the Covenant forces and get to those controls. We lost Kelly. Fall back.
What's that? Well, yeah, it's midnight here, and sick.
No salvage for the Covenant.
Yes.
Right, let's go.
Those reactor controls
Sign
are on the
off.
far side of the room. Eliminate the
Thanks
Covenant
for
forces
joining
and
me.
Get to those controls.
Please subscribe. It would really help out. Share the video if it was helpful to you.
No salvage for the Covenant.
Like me,
Right, let's
follow
go.
me on Twitter and Facebook, YouTube.
We lost reactor controls are on the far side of the room. Eliminate the Covenant forces and get to
Push through this
It's a black eye skull. No. I'm cutting out anyways. This, this would work as a lasso strat, I think. If you were going through here. Oh, I did forget about the snipers. But if you were doing lasso, if you don't know, lasso is legendary, all skulls on. Anyways, so like if you were doing lasso and you wanted to be going through this one, it would definitely work for using the energy sword. Just going through totally sorting everybody down. Oh, I have no more grenades. I wasted them all in that thing. Alright, well, I'm gonna sign off for real now. So, take it easy.